heart of the Windy City, our site tonight. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Detroit Pistons. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Bulls last season missed the playoffs for the 4th straight time. Coach Billy Donovan said you've got to enjoy the process, the struggles, the joys, the pain. You take both ends of it. There's always opportunities to grow and learn, and that's what's important. Kevin, the Bulls are hoping for improvement.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. D.A., thank you. And two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Steve. This has the feel of a playoff game.
Kevin, these teams have had their battles in the past. It's always fun to see them match up.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 spot. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And it's the Pistons to start out. Here's Hayes. Kicks to Cunningham. Grant the pass to Hayes. Grant outside. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Heat.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
You know, you have to crash the glass on both sides of the floor, and they didn't get the job done in terms of creating second chance opportunities.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Levine. It's Cunningham with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Hayes. Can't hit that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Levine. Rebound by the Pistons. Grant, right side. We've played just over a minute here in the first. That one's not going to go. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's good.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Right here.
And here's Hayes. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Now here's Cunningham. Guarded by Levine. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And, Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now, here's Cunningham, guarded by Levine. Cunningham inside.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul. And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
Shooting 2.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry it.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run two at him, he will immediately find the open man.
He's perfect from the line this time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Back to Ball. To the middle. Here's Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Nice feed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The pass to Stewart. Williams comes with a double team. Hayes down low. Vucevic on him. Grant outside. There's the three. Vucevic with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do, and it seems like your opponent does it better.
You know, they were reacting rather than dictating. I thought they played scared all night.
The first free throw is good. When you know you're on a championship contender group, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys have an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
So he gets them both. Well, for Detroit, their last game a loss to the Nets. Now, here's Cunningham. A good portion of their scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Ball surveying the defense. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Vucevic gets double-teamed, and Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Bays checked in for Jeremy Grant. Here's DeRozan. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And there's the strength we talk about with DeRozan, converting through contact. Absolutely terrific.
And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA, who's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Now, here's Stewart. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over in the corner, Cunningham. And nothing is falling for him right now. Chicago leading by 5. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Bay against DeRozan. Bay passes to Stewart. That one, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
So it's the Pistons now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Inside, and stolen by Bay. Now Detroit moving it up. Hayes with it, now guarded by DeRozan. Here's Bay, and boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it. And clearly you can hear what the crowd thinks about that call.
Outside ball. Levine feeling it out a bit. Back to ball. Three-pointer. Kept alive.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point land.
The Bulls leading by 5. Now Levine, a dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. For three, and it's Ball, that time on the assist by Levine.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
Passes it to Bay. Stewart kicks to Bay. Shoots over DeRozan. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the left side wing. Back to Ball. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pistons trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
And Vucevic kicks to Levine. Back to Vucevic. And it's blocked. Hayes with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Cunningham. Lets the three fly. A second chance effort. And Stewart lays it up and in. And now it's just a 4-point Bulls lead.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Then for the Pistons, Jackson, he's checked in for Olynyk. Lee comes in for Cunningham. And Diallo subbed in for Hayes. Here's Caruso. 11 points last game. Bradley finds White. Caruso looking for an opening. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
White against Lee. Bay wide open, and he fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Bay's got his second bucket tonight.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Lee with the steal. And now the Pistons fast break. Shot good by Diallo.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's White. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's Bradley on the wing. Jones, the second chance points on the tip in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Lee against White. Stewart. Bradley with some nice D. And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 4-point game. Count that one.
So quick, Kobe burns the defender who sees it coming but couldn't stop it.
Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Stewart finds Jackson, shoots over Dosunmu, and the shot falls short this time.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Kobe White in the open floor is a blur. Great burst with the ball.
He can fly right by his defenders. He knows when to turn the Jets on, GA. Very big part of his offensive production.
And the first one drops.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
Detroit making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. And both free throws good for White. And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
He misses the free throw. And he can't hit the second. Chicago leading by 8. White goes in. Good work there as it goes. White's got 6 points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Here's Lee. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Up top, Diallo. Pass to Joseph. Just 5 to shoot to end the run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
White against Lee. White the pass to Dosunmu. The pass to Caruso. Bradley against Stewart. Bradley passes to Dosunmu. Comes up empty down low.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Lee kicks to Stewart. And the 3 off target.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Jackson. Chalk up 2 there. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Lee, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Feeds it to Jackson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. And White kicks to Jones. Back to White. Passes it to Caruso. To the paint. Here's Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016, he's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
And so Jones nails both of them. Pistons trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Diallo the pass to Joseph. Outside Jackson. 5 on the clock. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Jones. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Jones slams it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Outside Jackson. And so it's Chicago, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Bradley is out there with Derrick Jones. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's White. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot.
Right here.
And Grant sends it back.
Nice defensive reflexes from Jeremy Grant. Able to get in there and throw off that shot.
Here's Joseph. Inside. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Diallo.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Now here's White. Right wing, a 3-ball. Caruso, no good. White against Grant. He kicks it to Joseph. Back to Grant. Over White. No good from Grant.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Up again, and it's put back in by White. White's got 8 points.
This is who White is, a competitor, a hard-nosed player. Love the activity on the offensive glass.
Joseph finds Diallo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your lead list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Bradley. Williams comes in for Derek Jones. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. Then for the Pistons, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jackson. And Hayes subbed in for Saban Lee. Both shots good from the stripe. The Bulls leading by 12. And here is Ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Diallo. And here are the Pistons. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Williams, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jeremy Grant picks one up. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
That's good from Williams. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Hayes kicks to Diallo. To the inside. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Olynyk.
The interior game of Kelly Olynyk, capable of burning you from this area also.
Now, here's Ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Levine can't hit. Pistons trail by 12. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Now Hayes still looking for his first bucket in this one. Olynyk can't hit. DeRozan with it. There's the dish to Ball. Vucevic gets double teamed. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Vucevic. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
Alonzo has been working on that, shooting off the catch with confidence and without hesitation.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. trailing by 13. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
And it's DeRozan missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And now on our rookie leaderboard, who are the rookies grabbing the most rebounds in the NBA right now? Let's take a look. Fifth on the list, Cade Cunningham.
And you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
That's good from Cunningham.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Bays checked in for Diallo. And so Cunningham nails both of them. And here are the Bulls now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside, Ball. Outside, DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. Shot clock at 5. Williams passes to Levine. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Levine's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
Love the confidence from Zach at the arc. He doesn't doubt himself for a second.
Here's Cunningham. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Now here's DeRozan following the miss by Cade Cunningham. And Grant sends it back. Here's Cunningham. Another shot. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now here's Ball, covered by Hayes. Back to Ball. Hayes with the steal. Here's Cunningham. Misses from short range. Chicago leading by 14. Ball finds Vucevic. Lays it up off the glass.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Cunningham. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. The shot, no good. Nice D from Williams. Bay against DeRozan. Down low, stolen by Grant. Bay with it, now guarded by Ball. Bay, no good. Chicago's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Ball against Bay. And it's Ball penetrating. Bay pulls it in.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Bay against Ball. To the middle. And stolen by Bay. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Buries it from three-point range. Cunningham's got 9 points in the quarter.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Takes a three. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Grant. Cunningham looking it over. Lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got 17 now.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Come to me.
Ball dishes to DeRozan. Now the feed to Vucevic. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Can't afford to let Vucevic get comfortable. He's content to take these shots whenever the D gives them up.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Josh Jackson comes in for Jeremy Grant. Lee's checked in for Cunningham. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Hayes. Now here's Joseph. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Stewart misses.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Pistons trail by 13. Lee outside. All alone. They get the rebound. Goes back up. They shoot again. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
One shot.
And Stewart, no good on that one. Chicago leading by 11. Here's Caruso. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. And here's Bradley. 5 to shoot. White goes in. And Lee pulls it down. Pistons trail by 11. And Jones sends it back. They get it back, and he's able to get it back. Bay passes to Joseph. Jackson looking it over. The pass to Bay. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Bay's got it back down to within single digits for the Pistons. Now here's Dosunmu. Defense right on him. Jacks up a three. That one doesn't go. And the Pistons now going the other way.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some data for White. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up 6 points a night, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
That free throw good from Bay. Bay hits them both. There's 1:26 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Bradley. Driving the lane, and he makes good on the layup.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And the Pistons with possession here. 8-point game. And Joseph kicks to Jackson. 59 seconds left to play here in the half. And for Josh Jackson, Steve, the start to his NBA career might not have gone quite as he had imagined, but he persevered.
He did. He deserves a ton of credit for the way he went about his business. He spent time in the G League and never once complained about his situation. He worked his tail off, refined his game, and cemented his place in this league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And they are excited about Jackson, a high motor guy with a ton of room to grow and also displays terrific leadership on both ends.
So he can't get either to fall. The Bulls leading by 8. Jones drives in, and the rejection by Jackson. Here's Lee. Detroit, no good that time either. And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. At one point, they led by 16. Out to the wing. Here's Dosunmu. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Josh Jackson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Bulls have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. The first one falls.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Jones. And Detroit with a change here, too. Diallo's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pistons trail by 10. Joseph looking around. Bay passes to Stewart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
For Detroit, they have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Stewart nails both of them. We've got 13 seconds left here in the second. White against Joseph. White the pass to Vucevic. Gets deflected. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Dwayne. What are you looking at for the second half after seeing what happened in the first?
Well, defensively, we got to get stops. We got to get them out the boards and box out. Again, we got to meet their aggression with our aggression offensively. And offensively, we can't let the ball stick. We got to get the ball moving and hopping around the horn and make them move their feet.
Okay, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have a solid 8-point lead. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, it's a defense that's driven them in this game so far. They were high energy, high intensity, and it was that determination on D that's allowed them to jump out to this lead. Every stop they've made, they seem to pump them up.
Over to Kenny. What'd you think about Detroit?
Right now, they're shooting in the low 30s from the outside. In today's style of perimeter offense, that's not enough to force the defense to extend. They have to work on getting better quality shots.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's Ball. On the floor for Detroit, Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. Olynyk is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Grant in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Ball. Levine wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Passes to Cunningham. Makes it off the glass. Cunningham's got 19 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." And Coach Dwayne Casey says, if we bring this same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen. Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Ball with it, working on Hayes. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. The three-pointer off the mark. And the foul on Patrick Williams. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Pistons trail by 9. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. Cunningham passes to Hayes. Grant trying to break free. The shot's good from Hayes.
The defender trying to knock Hayes off his rhythm, but he is a well-built kid who easily absorbs contact.
Poked away. Clock at 4. Releases. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Grant. And another 3 for Detroit.
I like how Grant can play up-tempo, reacting fast to capitalize off a hot pass.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. Looking to get it going. Rebound, Detroit. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound in this one. Grant surveying the D. Count the basket. And now just a 2-point Chicago lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dean passes the ball. They could use a bucket. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Detroit the other way now.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now here's Hayes. Shoots over Ball.
When we talk about Lonzo's feel for the game, it's at both ends. Excellent defense there.
To the paint. Here's Cunningham. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. At one point, they led by 16. Inside, here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Talking about Killian Hayes, you see raw potential. A point guard with outstanding size, which makes him an enticing player to watch.
Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, Ball. Levine dishes to DeRozan. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Over Stewart. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Smitty, one thing with Hayes, he's got to work on his shooting. The athleticism is there, but in this league, you got to be able to shoot the rock.
I think it'll come, GA. I think it'll come in time as long as he works hard with his coaches, especially from outside the arc.
Now here's Hayes. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And the basket is good. Williams has got 8 points.
And with that one, it ends in an 11-0 run by Detroit.
Now Cunningham. 19 points in the game. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They've gotten a lot of second chance points because of the work they've put in on the glass. It's really helped them.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
First one falls for him. And so Cunningham nails both of them. The Bulls have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Ball kicks to Levine. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Levine passes the ball. Back to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. DeRozan for 3. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 10 points for him.
So many players increased their range over the years. DeMar DeRozan has worked hard to be more than a mid-range shooter.
Detroit with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. From 10 feet out, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Diallo, he's checked in for Detroit. Here's DeRozan. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Quick first step. This is why it's hard to stay in front of DeMar DeRozan.
Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham with it. 23 points in the game. Pass to Grant. Here's Hayes. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Olynyk can't hit. The Bulls leading by 3. Hayes with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Cunningham. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Cunningham's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And there's the pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 12, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Cunningham passes to Olynyk to the left wing. And here's Hayes. Kicks it to Cunningham. Driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass. Cunningham's got 27. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. At one point, they led by 16. To the inside. DeRozan's shot is off. The Pistons have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. For the lead, Grant with the bucket, getting it done inside. And it's 7 points for Jeremy Grant.
Good touch from Jeremy Grant, able to get himself inside and get the job done.
Outside DeRozan. Right side Williams. Over Grant. Williams' shot is off. The Pistons have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Hayes in the post, guarded by Bradley. Hayes, no good.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Bradley. Dosunmu comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. And then for Detroit, Josh Jackson's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Bay comes in for Hayes. Saban Lee's subbed in for Cunningham. And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basket by Detroit. Pass to DeRozan. 13 feet away. Shot is good off the back rim and in. DeRozan's got 9 points here in the second half. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Jackson. Over to the left wing. White against Bay. Into the lane. Count it. And the foul. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That free throw good from Bay.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Dishes to DeRozan. Over Jackson. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Takes it inside.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Here's DeRozan after the basket by Detroit. Dosunmu's shot is off. Now Now here's Diallo. He's got 8. And he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 4-point Detroit lead.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
When DeRozan senses he's on a roll, he becomes hyper-aggressive.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lee passes to Jackson. .146 left in the third. Shot good by Diallo.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
White the pass to Vucevic. Here's Caruso. And he slams it one-handed.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
It's a close game here in Chicago. 1:14 left in the third. Grant outside. Back to Diallo. That 3 off the mark. And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. Next game for him, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Out to Lee. Throws it up high.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. DeRozan against Jackson. DeRozan dishes to Vucevic. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Grant. Detroit leading by 4. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Shot good by Diallo. Diallo's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Lee against White. Lets it go from 11. Here's Vucevic. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got DeRozan, also Dosunmu out there. White is out there with Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And finished off by DeRozan.
That's what I like to see from DeMar DeRozan. He isn't settling for a jumper. He is going to the rim today.
Pistons leading by 4. Now Jackson. And the shot is good.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now the pass to Dosunmu. Passes it to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Grant. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from DeMar DeRozan.
That's his bread and butter. DeRozan has made a living with the mid-range jumper.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Grant outside. And the dunk by Grant.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Jackson against White. Pass to Caruso. Now here's DeRozan. He's covered by Grant. And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Joseph, he's checked in for Detroit. Pass to Diallo. Shoots it. And it's off the back rim. No good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Outside, Joseph. There's the pass to Jackson. Here's Diallo, and they pick up 2. Diallo's got the lead back up to 6 now for Detroit.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Passes it to Jackson. Misses the 3. For Chicago, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. DeRozan with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Williams can't get it to go. Pistons leading by 4. Pass to Diallo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Some changes for Chicago. Levine's checked in for Kobe White. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. And then for Detroit, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jackson. Cunningham comes in for Corey Joseph. And Hayes subbed in for Diallo. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Ball. Covered by Hayes. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Levine. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And again, no good by Chicago. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
The shot by Williams, no good. The Pistons leading. Hayes down low. He's covered by Ball.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Slick shot by Zach right off the pass. He just goes straight into his motion.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And Smitty, nobody's accused Levine of being a stellar defender, but the young man has improved in that area the last few seasons.
Greg, he's always had the physical tools to be a good defender. It's been his awareness that's kind of held him back. But his weak side rotation and his D has gotten a lot better.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Corey.
Thank you, David. Chicago with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons. DeRozan on the wing. He's defended by Bay. Levine can't hit. Pistons leading by 5. Bay with it. And Olynyk kicks to Stewart. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Williams. And finished off by DeRozan.
You have to put DeRozan on the short list for best finishers in the NBA. He is fearless going to the rack.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Hayes the pass to Stewart. And the pass to Bay. From past the arc. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Levine kicks to DeRozan. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Cunningham. Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Here's Ball to take the lead. And he lays it up and in. And the Bulls lead by 1.
That's a play where the defender expects the drop-off. Lonzo Ball crossing him up.
The Pistons have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Now, here's Cunningham, guarded closely. Pass to Bay. Clock at 6. Pass to Cunningham. Over Levine. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. For Chicago, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th, 8 of 12. There's the pass to Vucevic. He dishes it to Levine. He kicks the ball. Over Hayes. It's tipped. Now Detroit moving it up. 14 feet away. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
DeRozan finds Ball. Outside Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Here's the 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And now a 4-point Bulls lead. And here are the Pistons. Pass to Cunningham. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Down low. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
Pistons trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Stewart against Williams. to stop the run. Stewart misses. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Levine dishes to Vucevic. Williams passes to Levine. From outside, off the mark. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And here's Cunningham. Here's Olynyk. Tries yet again. And the layup is good.
That's a veteran play by Kelly Olynyk. Helps his team with that bucket.
Now, here's Ball. To the paint. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, DeMar DeRozan.
And, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Pistons trail by 6. Now Cunningham. Out to the right wing. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Chicago. At one point, they led by 16. Levine kicks to Vucevic. Left side, Williams. Now the dish to Ball. Back to Williams. Ball against Stewart. Levine inside the three-point line. Pulls in another board. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied.
Here's Cunningham. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 31 points for Cade Cunningham.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Now here's Levine. Back to Ball. Now the pass to DeRozan. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Pistons trail by 4. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham, and he banks in the layup. Cunningham's got 16 points here in the second half.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers where they can do something with it.
Now here's Ball. Got a piece of it.
A fearless big man. Olynyk isn't afraid to challenge opponents on their shots.
Now here's Cunningham. Guarded by Levine. Grant outside. Right between the eyes.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Ball. DeRozan passes to Levine. Got it!
And this is why they turn to Levine. What a shot. Come through in a big way.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Offensive rebound. Williams with the block. And that's an intentional foul. .24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
When it comes to scoring, Zach LaVine is just getting better and better. Every season, he comes back a stronger shooter.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
It's good.
I thought Olynyk got hit on the release, but at his size, he just absorbed it.
Now, here's Ball. Covered by Hayes. And it's Ball penetrating. No good.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible. And I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Here's Cunningham. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And it's Chicago to start out, and always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Pistons, Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Olynyk, and it's Grant in at the 3 spot. So it's the Pistons now. Cunningham with it. Grant in the post. DeRozan defending. Passes to Cunningham. Second chance shot, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Cunningham's got 35. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They lead by 1. Kicks to DeRozan. Outside, Levine. Drives to the hoop, and the jam by Levine.
Ooh, really showing his athleticism. Hard for defenders to stay in front of Zach.
Well, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Knocked loose. Cunningham inside. He's covered by Ball. Pass to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by Williams.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now, here's Grant. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Grant goes in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
You see the trust this team has in Grant's ability to step up in crucial times.
Outside, Ball. The shot misses. And Detroit the other way now. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, and that is a big loss for this team. This game's still in the balance, and he's someone they always want in there at crunch time.
Chicago making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. Driving in.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. And so he makes both from the line. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. And Hayes kicks to Grant. Back to Hayes. Floats it up for Grant. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now, here's Ball. Dishes it to Levine. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Rise to the challenge, young fella. Zach LaVine wants the ball in key situations.
Pistons trail by 3. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
The Bulls leading by 3. To the inside. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine. Doesn't hesitate to feed the wide open man.
Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it. Here he goes, Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Pistons trail by 3. Hayes the pass to Olynyk. Hayes dishes to Olynyk. Tries again. The shot's good from Hayes.
Talk about showing no fear. I love seeing Hayes step up big time.
There's Levine. It's in!
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 3. 51 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Here's Cunningham. Williams with the block. DeRozan passes to Levine. Outside Ball. Back to Levine. The tray. Rebound Detroit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The offensive rebound. Stewart misses. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And so here is Chicago. It's a 3-point game. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 11 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, your thoughts?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
It drops.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. And here's Cunningham. From deep. Misses.
You know, DeRozan doesn't often get enough credit for his defense, but he was great on that play.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Zach. There's been some tough losses of late, but tonight you got the win. How resilient is your group?
You got to be a pro. You know, you got to come out here and do what we got to do our job. And, you know, we find out we had to get this win. We got to stop losing these games that we can win. And, you know, we got to get back on track.
Well, this is step one, man, in that process. So congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.